What is up, YouTube? Pink Reaper here, back with more Pokemon Silver. Hot off that Elite Four win, and my really long speech about what happened in Alaska while I was there. And we're finally gonna get back into it. We're gonna finally really get back into Pokemon and head on over to the SS Aqua so that we can go to Kanto, aka the only actual endgame content that exists in a single Pokemon game. Holy fuck, dude, it does not exist in, like, Gen 4, Gen 5, or, well, okay, I guess Gen 5 maybe, I don't know, I didn't play Gen 5, but there's definitely no endgame content in Gen 6, or Gen 7. She's just a wee girl. If you find her something, yeah, I'm just gonna battle everyone before I do that. This is my room, I think? Nope, this isn't my room. I'm supposed to have a room, I know I am. There's something you can find in one of these, I know there is. Whoa, that was about to get creepy real fast. Are you alone? Oh shit, I think I have Ampharos out right now. Winnable matchup. Hit him with Fire Punch. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so yeah, this thing learns Poison Sting? Are you serious? Don't. Oh, fuck. Whatever. I have my own room. I can go heal. Yeah, endgame content. I know I've talked about this before. Although I don't remember if I talked about it in this LP or if I talked about it while I was streaming. But they're just like, excuse me. There just like isn't endgame content for the Pokemon games. Even though, like, they really hint at it a lot in their games nowadays. So let's go back to Gen 1. Gen 1 didn't really have anything. It just had the, you know, I don't even remember what that cave was called. Fuck, I forgot what it was called. But the Mewtwo's cave, essentially. You know, it has all of the really high-level Pokemon in it, and then it has Mewtwo, the last thing that's really to be caught. And that was really it. Although, one of the things that Gen 1 did better than a lot of other games, even further, like, even going further, was its optional content during the game. So, you know, you had the Seafoam Islands, you had the, you know, the abandoned power plant, stuff like that. You had places you didn't necessarily have to go, but you could go. And, like, in this game, that's pretty much only, like, Dark Cave and Waterfall Cave, and neither of those are particularly interesting or unique. They're basically the same. Oh, this is the guy who won't let you pass, alright? Yeah. Forgot about that. I think he's on... I don't remember this at all. I want to say he's, like, in one of the empty rooms. I don't remember, though. He might be some... I think he also might actually just be where the food is. Oh, yeah, here he is. This cabin was vacant, so I took a quick nap. Yeah, this is him. So, like, so Gen 1 had some good, like, optional content, just in that sense. And Gen 2 kind of does, too, with other random things. Like the bug catching contest, like, that's cool. That's, like, something completely random, but completely, you know, something you can do, something that's interesting. But really, it should have gone forward, right? Like, you should always be trying to improve upon what you did before. And then, where Gen 2 really does that is in, the end game. So you beat the Elite Four, and then you unlock all of Kanto. And not just, like, some truncated little version. It's like, oh, you get to go to, like, Pallet Town. It's like, no, you get to go literally everywhere in Kanto. And they've actually advanced it forward, you know, like the 3 years between Gen 1 and Gen 2, which was cool. And yeah, some things are a little bit smaller, like Mount Moon, the Viridian Forest and stuff like that. But I mean, come on. You've got the whole, like, the entire region is still there. And then you have all 8 gym leaders from there, too. And after beating all 8 gym leaders, you get Mount Silver and a chance to battle the former champion, Red, which is goddamn awesome. Gen 3, I can't have an opinion on. I did not play Gen 3. I know Gen 3 has some, like, extra content that's supposed to be pretty good. They have the Sevi Isles, I guess. I don't know if that's just in Emerald or if that's in... no, it's not. It's because I remember it being in, like, Fire Red, Leaf Green or something like that. But the thing I think that they really did for their endgame content was the, what's it called? The Battle Plaza. I don't remember what it's actually called, but it's where, you know, you have the battle the battle subway, the battle, like, there's a bunch of different, like, versions of that, like the unique battling challenges, that for Gen 4 were completely thrown away in Diamond and Pearl, and instead all you got was the Battle Tower. Like, that's it. And the Battle Tower was just, like, one thing in Gen 3. They actually gave you even less in Gen 4. Gen 4, again, had some okay post-game content, though, because it gave you the entire... Oh, fuck, what's that place called? It was... I don't even remember what it's called. The island that has Magmar on it. And it's actually it's a pretty large area. It's like... I think it's like 6 or 7 different screens, and they're like large areas. Not counting the actual, like, the actual volcano you go into where you get Magmar and stuff like that. But, I mean, that still really pales in comparison to, you know, Gen 2. And then after that, all you have is the Battle Tower. And again, that was just something that was already from the last game, and you took out, like, other stuff. Now, granted, they added more with, I'm just gonna keep missing, aren't I? Okay, stop this, you fuck. They added more with Heart Gold Soul Silver, because you got back the Battle Factory, the Battle... all that... what is it, like the Battle Casino or something like that? I don't remember what it was called. But, you know, let's go to Typhlosion. But even with all of that, like, again, it's still clearly less. Again, with Gen 5, I don't really know enough about Gen 5 to say what was and wasn't good. If I remember correctly, their whole end game, though, was, like, again, they have a battle tower, and then it was centered around, what do you call it? The Dream World. And that was just kind of it. Like, that was your extra game content, was the Dream World. Which, I don't know much about it. I don't know what was in it. And what wasn't, but I mean, for all I know it was amazing, for all I know it wasn't, but, Gen 6 is where it really got bad. Gen 6 does not have post-game at all. Like, there's just nothing, absolutely nothing in Gen 6. I remember they had the abandoned power plant, that, like, they were very... Not the abandoned power plant, but the second power plant that they were really hinting at. There's gonna be something there. And then you just didn't do anything with it. There just fucking wasn't. There's nothing in Gen 6. Gen 6, I don't know. It felt... I don't know. Like... I don't know how to describe Gen 6 in terms of, like, what is and isn't good about it. Well enough, in my opinion. It's just like, it was weird. The game ended, and I mean, there was some, like, very little, but there was some extra content. And then it was just like, go find all the other Mega Stones, and that's it. That's all you can do. Literally, that's it. It wasn't interesting. Gen 7, a little bit better. It has all the Ultra Beasts, but it's really just you're going, you know... you've got like an extra storyline. Oh, actually, I forgot. I forgot Gen 6 had the oh, what is that girl's name? With the Agent Looker and then the little girl, like her side story, which was hella depressing, but still, like, it was a very, like, it's in the same sense of Gen 7, where it's like, okay, well, you have oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Whatever, I'm glad I didn't switch. I just want to see. That's not bad. Gen 7, you had the Ultra Beast storyline with Annabelle returning from Gen 3. Annabelle is bae, so I'm okay with this. But it was just going back to places you had already been, and there wasn't there wasn't a ton to do other than that. Like, you do the Ultra Beast stuff. You go to you find the what is it, 3 or 4? I don't even remember. Ultra Beasts that appear in your version of the game, and then there's Necrozma, and that's it. Like, that's just it. Like, it feels like you've gone back to Gen 1 at that point. It's like, okay, so I have one extra endgame thing, and then like a battle at the end of it with a strong Mon, and that was it. I don't have any regular potions. Okay. Which isn't to say, like, because I don't want to be like, I hate Gen 6, I hate Gen 7, or anything like that. I actually think, like, Gen 4, Gen 6, Gen 7, I actually think they had they were really enjoyable just through, like, their initial playthrough up until the Elite Four and when you beat the Elite Four and all that. Gen 4 specifically had just a ton of, like, extra, like, side quest content, like stuff you didn't have to do but could have. But then even that game had a ton of shit that just got cut, and just did not get released, that was supposed to be, like, post-game content, like, the Darkrai side quest, or the Shaman side quest, or the Arceus side quests. Just gone. Just don't exist. Okay, that's where I actually need to go. I'm gonna go battle some other people. Instead, they're like, okay, we're just gonna mystery gift them to you instead. I don't know. It's just, it feels weird. And, like, I feel like we're ripe for it, too. Like, you already know, like, they're not going to do it in, oh, yeah, you're the one looking for your granddaughter. You know they're not going to do it in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Like, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is such a blatant cash grab. It's just like, let's literally just resell the exact same game. And, oh, by the way, we gave Lycanroc another form. Who fucking cares? My problem with it is that they've really already done everything they could do with, like, the islands. Like, they can't really, like, how are they going to tell another story and actually make it interesting? Well, the answer is they're not. They're just going to give you something fucking stupid and just be like, here, do it all again. It is not going to be an Black White 2 situation where everyone tells me Black and White and then Black White 2 are, like, both amazing in terms of, like, story. What I wanted, and this is kind of like, it was impossible. It was never going to happen. But what I would have liked to see from post-game from Sun and Moon was one of two things. Either you go to, like, honestly, the problem is because they just remade Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, it wasn't going to happen. They shouldn't have done that. What they should have done is made a Pokemon Z version and then let you in Sun and Moon go back to the like Sevi Islands and stuff like that from Pokemon Gen 3. As, like, you know, go from one island setting to another as the the post game. I think that would have been interesting. That would have been really interesting. And you could have connected that to Annabelle. Like, she could have been like, this is where I'm from, yada, yada, yada. Maybe had the Ultra Beasts appear there. Like, they didn't just appear in the islands. They appeared all over the world, and you got to go there and, you know, but, you know, that's never going to happen. The other thing that absolutely could never have happened, but I wanted to happen. I did not mean to cancel, but 100% for sure would not happen. I would have liked to go back to Kanto as Lily. Like, spoilers, I guess, if you haven't played Gen 7, Lily has, like, her growing up moment, and, it really feels like Gen 7 in general is more about her than, like, you, which is fine, honestly. I like Lily. She's cute. She's fun. I like her. And I would have liked to have a post-game where you get to play as her in Kanto, and she is now an up-and-coming Pokemon trainer, because that is her dream, her decision at the end of the game, is she's going to become stronger, and she's going to become a Pokemon trainer. And it would have been interesting to go back to the very beginning, you know, where it all originated from, Pallet Town, meet Professor Oak as Lily, and then you get to, you know... Oh, I thought you'd give me a badge. I was wrong. Or not a badge, a fucking TM. Go back to Kanto, play as Lily, and get to, like, once again, experience, you know, her growth. And then it would have been really interesting if, after all of that, like, when it comes time to, you know, take the Pokemon League Challenge, you have to battle yourself. Like, it's your team, it's your Mons versus Lily. But again, like, that's a fucking pipe dream right there. That absolutely would never happen. The Pokemon Company, Game Freak, Nintendo, they'll never do anything like that. And the problem is that Pokemon just sells way too fucking well. They have no need to change anything or do anything different, because Pokemon's going to sell exactly as well regardless. Their main demographic is still children. Like, every game they want to get, like, new people in. Like, they don't care about us who have been playing since the beginning, and I'm not saying that as like an angry thing. I'm saying they have to care more about the people who have never played the game, and they're trying to get, you know, those numbers, you know, those new people, because over the years plenty of people have also dropped the game. You have to constantly be getting new people in, obviously. And when it comes to that, like, you can't be tailoring your journey towards people who have been playing for 20 years. You have to be, you know, showing the stuff that, you know, how should I put it? You have to make it seem new, like, this is the first time anyone's done it, for the people who have never done it. And it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks as a fan. A longtime fan, but, like, I'm not gonna begrudge them on it. It's what they do. It's sort of like when Didi, when Aznai's bitches about how Yu-Gi-Oh has all of these new stupid rules, or where shit gets changed, or where they're not thinking about the fans, or like the Yugi-tubers, or anything like that. I'm like, that's because they don't fucking care about you. You make up, like, a percentage of a fraction of their actual fan base, which is just kids. Like, absolutely kids. Children who have never experienced the game before, and they don't care, like, what you or anyone else on YouTube thinks. All they care about is, like, whichever random-ass archetype that the main character with retarded hair is playing. Like, they don't... Like, they have no reason to care about anything else. They're the people who don't collect the cards to play them. They collect the cards to collect them. They just, like... I can't get that through his head. He honestly thinks that, like, the company should be... that Konami should be, like... The hell was that? Oh, shit. I have the, That wasn't Pokemon related, guys. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. I have Anther's Smash Ladder open in one of my tabs in my browser, and I forgot. Whoops. Shoutouts to Pikachu. And we're here, though. We're in Kanto. And here's a Snorlax. You actually can. I don't have anything that would allow me to catch it right. This is going to be my last Pokemon. This is going to be my last Pokemon. I have nothing but Great Balls. I need way more than Great Balls. I'm going to catch this fucking Snorlax. You can't stop me. Send me like 20 of these. If it takes more than that, I am basically fucked. Light blue male, okay. When I was a kid, I like couldn't figure this out at first, like how to wake this damn thing up. So I'm in Vermilion City right now. I can literally just go to the gym and fight LT Surge if I wanted to. But instead, what I'm going to do is catch that Snorlax. And I can replace this Poliwag with it. I'm basically only going to be able to give it like moves it already knows, but that's fine. I can give it Shadow Ball. Because it's physical. And I know it can learn it. And I hope it can learn it. I hope it's not some fucking egg move. That would annoy the shit out of me. It's really weird. There's certain Pokemon that, like, they can learn TM moves, but they can't learn them from the TM. They can only earn them as egg moves, which is really annoying. I'm actually going to save here in case I accidentally kill it somehow. This might take a while. This may, in fact, take the remainder of this video because, if I remember correctly, this thing's like level 50 or something ridiculous. And it knows Rest, so let's see. Where is there we go. What? Oh, that's right. I can't do this yet. I don't actually have the you have to get a radio card for this area, like for this region. So we are off. This way. Into Saffron. Over this way. I'll worry about the bikers later. Aha! I don't have cut. I just realized. Never mind. Gonna have to do this battle. Oh, right. And there's like... I forgot. There's the power plant is... in this game is like... in the after... like, there's an extra side quest in the post-game. Like, come on. Where was this in other games? Really? I just feel like there wasn't enough done. It does kind of make you realize how small the world is, though, in this game. Because, like, since I can go literally anywhere... like, there's basically nothing stopping me. There's no, like, Team Rocket things. There's no gyms I have to go to first. Like, the world seems a lot smaller than it was in Gen 1, but actually it's almost the exact same size. It's a little bit smaller, like, just technically, but for the most part it's the same size. Dude, you have 3 Magnum Knights. What is this bullshit? Actually, I should have gone and fought Lieutenant Surge just so I could get the other good song that's in this game. The Johto gym leader theme is not very good, but the Kanto gym leader theme is great. Don't know why. It just kind of is. I just feel like they should have done it the other way. Like, they should have given the good stuff too. Oh, shoutouts to this radio tower that built on top of a fucking burial ground. Also, they changed the music to not be terrifying. Where do I get one? Is it from you? Right. And then I can't do this because, oh man, I forgot. There's a lot more to this than I remembered. All right, let's go do something else. So the power plant is without power because a part is missing. The radio tower can't broadcast because they don't have power. And I can't wake up Snorlax without the radio. So, let's go fight Erica. Like, let's just go do it. Ah, that was a mistake. Now I have to fight all three of them. Shoutouts to Kanto battle themes in general. We go in old school here. Not that it matters. Their Pokemon aren't particularly strong. The gym leaders, on the other hand, are, like, terrifying. Like, all of them have, like, level 50 plus Pokemon. I'm pretty sure Blue has, like, a level 60. I need to get some rare candies for that Dragonair. In fact, what I should do is take off the experience share and just start training Dragonairs, like, specifically. The problem is I need to get her to level 55 in order to get, like, any of the moves I want to give. I actually want to give Dragonite. Like, I want Fly, I want Ice Punch, I want... Do I want Thunder Punch or do I want Fire Punch? I guess, Ice Punch is probably the better choice. Just because Fly hits Bug and Grass. I mean, if I had Fire Punch, I guess I could take on Ice types, but there aren't any, so it doesn't matter. And then Outrage. I'm gonna give it Outrage. Actually, fuck it. Let's just do this. I think I'd actually rather... Like, I almost would rather give it Return over Outrage. Just to have another physical move. Like, to take advantage of, you know, the base 134 attack that it's got, that it's only going to get to use Fly off of. Granted, Fly's not weak. Fly's like base 90 power or something like that. Oh, I made a mistake. I have to fight all of these guys. I'm not going to be able to get to Erica in this part. Oh, well. Oh, well. We're in Kanto. I said I'd do it, and I did it. By the way, did anyone see the one frame where that guy's sprite was at the bottom of the screen? What the fuck was that about? Shoutouts to this game glitching. So I'm on, like I said, I have Smash Ladder open right now, but I haven't actually played any games today, and I don't, like, I can't actually convince myself to, like, challenge anyone or even request a battle, because it's like, I don't want to play with lag. Like, I really, really don't. Like, that brief instance of getting to play without it, I was just like, oh my god, this is glorious. I never want to do this laggy bullshit ever again. I need to get myself a job. I need to get myself a job, and I need to just start going to some tournaments again. I'll just drive down to fucking, like, LA County every weekend. Go to tournaments. I don't fucking care. I'm an adult. I can do what I want. Specifically, I need to do laundry. I just haven't wanted to, so... I'm wearing, like, an old pair of work pants right now, because I ain't got nothing else to wear. It was this or, like, some of my really nice pants that I'd look kind of, like... It looked kind of awkward to wear them, which is like a t-shirt. So... Work pants it was. What else is there? In other news, I'm now S+ in everything in Splatoon. I am S+ in Rainmaker, Splat Zones, and I am S+1 in... Oh, well, goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye. Please live. Nope, not a chance. I'm S+1 in Tower Control, although I'm about to lose it. I got S+1, immediately lost so many games that I got 2 cracks. My teams have been just abysmal. I had a guy on my team in my last match before I just got off and just like could not play anymore. He had, and keep in mind the game went to time. Like it went 5 minutes. He had 2 kills and 1 special. And he was there the whole game. He did not drop out. He just only had 2 kills and 1 special. I'm just like, how? How are you this bad? Why are you still playing this game? How did you make it into S+1? There were a couple games where it was just like kind of poor play all around on my team. Like we didn't push well enough when we could have. But then there were also the games where like I killed literally 3 people. There was 1 guy left and my whole team is alive and they just can't kill him. Like they just don't even look to see where he is. Like he kills me, I'm screaming on like I'm spamming on that ouch button, right? To be like, yo, I just died. He's over here. They do not even look. They're just staring towards the this is a serious problem. They're just staring towards the enemy spawn, waiting for them to come, and then he just like walks up behind him and kills all 3. I'm like, oh my fucking god. And the reason I was pissed off about that is because we ended up losing that game by like 4 points. 4 points that we could have gotten if they didn't die right there, easily. Like, it would have been another, like, 15, 16 points before the enemy even got to us, but no. Anyway, I don't want to start on that rant. I'm going to end it right here in Celadon. In the next part, we'll go ahead and start the supplementary 8 badges. I'll go fight Erica at the beginning of the next part. And then it's off to trying to fix the fucking... Oh, I have to go to... Where do I go? Cerulean. It's in Cerulean. That's where the part is missing. So I'll have to go to Cerulean City so I can fix the power plant and get Zap Cannon and then go wake up Snorlax and catch my 6th Pokemon finally. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. This has been Pink Reaper, signing out.